The so-called indestructible divine sword, he shattered it into dust. Diana stood there, completely stunned. Ares looked at her and said, that was never a godly weapon to begin with. Only a god can kill another god. And Diana? She's actually the daughter of Zeus and the Amazon queen, which means she is the real weapon against Ares. Diana couldn't believe what she was hearing. She quickly threw her lasso of truth around Ares, forcing him to tell the truth. But Ares just smirked. Humans stole our world from us gods, and now they're destroying it. Humans are a failure. That's why I keep corrupting them, so they can erase themselves. Even Dr. Poison's deadly gas. That was my idea. Then he looked at Diana. Join me. Let's cleanse this world together. But Diana refused. Ares barely moved, and Diana was sent flying. She got up and ran straight at him, but with a simple wave, Ares controlled metal sheets and blocked her path. Diana tried again, throwing her lasso of truth, but it was useless against him. She grabbed a concrete pillar and hurled it at him, but Ares dodged with an effortless roll and countered immediately. Then he controlled the ground itself, lifting Diana into the air. With a powerful strike, he slammed her back down. Ares wasn't done. He threw explosive grenades at her. A massive explosion sent Diana flying hundreds of meters. For a moment, she couldn't hear anything. That's when Steve arrived. He came to say goodbye. The gas-filled plane couldn't be stopped. The only way to prevent disaster? Fly it high into the sky and detonate it. Steve handed Diana his watch, but Diana, still deafened, couldn't hear what he said. Without wasting another second, Steve climbed into the plane. He took off, steering it toward the sky. Meanwhile, Ares was still alive. In fact, he had forged an entire suit of armor from scrap metal. Holding a godly sword, he swung at Diana, sending her flying once again. Then he summoned chains, wrapped them around her, and slammed her to the ground. Diana wasn't giving up. She shot back into the sky, giving everything she had. She threw her lasso again, but once more, Ares knocked her down like it was nothing. Then, just like Magneto, Ares controlled all the metal around them, pinning Diana to the ground. She looked up. Steve was flying the plane higher and higher. Then, boom! The explosion lit up the entire sky. Diana's eyes widened. Her rage exploded. Her divine power awakened. The German soldiers, they were nothing to her now. She charged through them, unstoppable. Ares watched in excitement. See, humans are evil. But then, he made a mistake. He said Steve deserved to die. Diana snapped. She shot toward Ares, but he punched her back down. Then he tossed Dr. Poison right in front of her. He wanted to push her over the edge, to make her lose control. Diana grabbed an armored vehicle, ready to crush Dr. Poison. But then, Steve's voice echoed in her mind. She stopped. Ares realized his plan had failed. So, he went all in, attacking with everything he had. But now, Diana was unstoppable. Every attack dissolved into nothing before reaching her. Then, she raised both hands and unleashed a massive energy blast, sending Ares flying. Desperate, Ares summoned his most powerful lightning attack. But instead of hurting Diana, it only made her stronger. She absorbed the lightning. Then she charged straight at him, and with one final move, she unleashed all of her power onto Ares. A blinding explosion erupted, and just like that, the god of war, Ares, was gone. Diana finally understood. Yes, humanity had its darkness, but it also had light, and she would continue to protect this world for Steve.